Siamo a Miami, nell'hangar di
We are in Miami, in the workshop of Larry Goldman, a speedboat champion who, along with his technicians, is preparing some boats for the next race at Poker Run, which is about to unfold in the Keys. Here are some of the fastest and most beautiful boats in the world, including those of MTI, Marine Technology Inc. Those who follow the motorboat racing definitely know another great champion, Randy Shizma, a rider who has won all over the world, from the Middle East to Europe and to the United States of America.
Randy, in
1999, founded Marine Technology Inc. And since that moment, its boats have started to win, coming to conquer the world title Class 1 and immediately after, the corresponding American title. After such a rich history of success, of course I had to try one of their vessels, but not a racing one. Instead, their first pleasure boat, the MTI SV42. It is 42 feet, that's almost 13 meters long and 3.5 meters wide. It is beautiful, but above all, it is very well equipped with lots of useful tips. In the siding, there are pockets just for the fenders. Along the sides, there are handrails and surrounding padding. You can sunbathe on the bow, even while sailing. Look at how comfortable these armchairs are. On the stern, the tanks for live fish, because this is a fishing model. The hardtop LED lights do not light up the boat, but the dock, so you are facilitated in nighttime berthing. But it is not all of this that makes the difference. It is built as the racing boat from which it derives. The hull and deck are made of Type E fiberglass, laminated with epoxy resin, the most difficult to work with, but also the best. It is injected by vacuum infusion. Some parts are then reinforced with Kevlar, while the hardtop, so as to not raise the centre of gravity, is made of carbon fibre. But that's not all. The craft, once fully assembled, is baked in the oven, so as to be more durable and more stable over time. It is called 42V because the hull is made in a V. Now, as racing boats of Marine Technology Inc. are catamarans, they invented the V-hull with a tunnel, like the hull of the catamarans. In practice, the deepest section of the hull's V, the lowest one, has been excavated with a tunnel. Does it work? You have to try it. Only a pilot, only a professional team could study a steering position like this. The extended steering wheel, the recessed screens to be readable in direct sunlight, a high windshield all the way up to the hardtop, side deflectors to not be disturbed by the wind, because the pilot must always be focused, and comfortable seats with footrests on several levels to always find the right position. Even passengers are treated in the same manner. They have seats available with footrests and, more importantly, handles. By the way, brace yourselves, here we go. A lurch forward and it glides. And immediately after, you can already give the trim to find the best ascent of the boat. Oh, fantastic. It lies immediately on the water. And we are ready. 40 miles per hour. Let's try to decrease the speed a little to find the minimum planing speed. But the trim is already high. Okay, let's see how it behaves. Okay, 27 miles per hour. At this cruising speed, the consumption is 1.2 miles per gallon, which means that you travel about 0.3 miles with 1 litre. It is a very low consumption for a boat of this size and especially for such a high power.
Ok, siamo passati a 30 miglia per ora. Il consumo è comunque sempre di un miglio per gallone.
Okay, we went to 30 miles per hour. Consumption is, however, still a mile per gallon. Not bad. The efficiency of this hull looks really good. We have 4 engines to power us. They are Verado, 350 horsepower each, a total of 1,400 horses. Now, as the boat weighs around 7,000 kilograms, if we add the fuel, the water, the crew, or the boat's equipment, well, probably we'll arrive at a value of 5.5 to 6 kilograms per horsepower, a weight-to-power ratio of a fast boat.
Vediamo a quanti giri stiamo andando. Ok, in questo momento siamo a 4.
Let's see how fast the engines are going. Okay, at this time we are at 4,000 revolutions a minute, and the speed increased to 46 miles per hour. We are not yet at the maximum cruising speed. By convention, we could say that the maximum speed is more or less this. We are at 4,700 RPM. Some engines are 4,800.
Li portiamo tutti allo stesso regime. 4.800 giri.
We bring them all to the same regime, 4,800 RPM. Speed is 57 miles per hour. Not bad, eh? The equivalent of close to 50 knots. But it's the speed of cruising. And the maximum?
È incredibile.
Oh, it's amazing what happens when you push on the gas. The acceleration is impressive.
La velocità sale.
Oh, the speed increases. We are about to cross the waves of another vessel. Should we remove the gas? I'd say no. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens. It's like a racing boat that goes fast even when there are waves.
Posso dare ancora un po' di trim.
I can still give a little bit of trim. I make the climb as I increase the trim. Also, the speed increases. Of course, the boat also comes further out of the water. We're flying at 76 miles per hour. Now be careful, because I'll do a turn at full throttle on this side. Hold on tight.
Un'accelerazione laterale spaventosa.
The side acceleration is scary. You may not believe it, the more I push, the more it keeps on track, even in turns. It is fantastic. And now, in this last launch, I'll do full throttle and also full trim. The redan are working, even the tunnels, and helping the boat leave the water. I can still give some trim. There are a few waves, but I can control it well. 76 miles per hour, 76 and a half.
Spero che questa prova abbia messo in evidenza
I
l'importanza.
hope that this test has highlighted the importance of racing to develop products with unique features, such as this model of Marine Technology Inc.